All right, troops. Oh, I'm looking forward to a wee camp tonight, I tell you. It's been too long. It's been about 5 weeks since I've been on a solo wild camp. I've got a nice little spot to go to tonight, just along the road, maybe about half an hour walk. It's a little old, I think it's an old sheep pen or something, stone wall all the way around it. Fancy that nice enclosed little camp next to the stone wall. There's some big old oak trees there. In fact, one came down in the storms recently. So it'll be a great little site. I've got some cracking food tonight. I've got some locally sourced meat from a butcher's across at Tinto Hill. You may have heard of it. I can't remember the name of the butcher's. It's called Damn Delicious. Apparently people travel from all over to get this place. And Kaylee was passing the door the other day, and she got me some steaks and some skewers and some really nice sausages. But to top it all, I've got some homemade bread, which I'll talk about later. Well, it's a bit wet tonight, but you know what, I'm going to get a bit of a trot on, get the blood going, try and warm up a bit. Looking forward to getting to this wee site, getting the tent up, getting the dinner on. It's been a really busy couple of weeks. I mean, I've not been out, but I've not been wild camping for 5 weeks. With that really cool family camp. It's been busy, work's been busy. I've been doing a bit of DIY, trying to get the wee cottage, the wee house in some kind of decent order. But you know what? I'm really enjoying this wee walk. It's quite invigorating. You know, guys, I watch a lot of camping videos, right? It's my thing. I just like to see what people are doing. I like to see what gear people are using. I like to see how they camp. Look, I don't know whether you guys, when you get out, there's a certain point when you're out and you're walking, you're on the hill, you're having a run, you're doing whatever you love doing. There's a certain point where you just go, I've done it, I've beat it. The emotion, the adrenaline, you just feel alive. I mean, I'm out and it's peeing down with rain just now. As you can see, honestly, I could not be happier than this moment right now. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm getting a little bit worried. I'm too bloody happy. Yeah, we're getting there, guys. It's such a beautiful walk in the rain. I really don't want to give away where I am. And that, my friends, is where we're camping tonight. The start of the Clyde. Right, I've come off the road. I've just got my microphone's knackered. I'm going to need to try and sort that out later, but it's a bit kind of scare 'em, to be honest with you. It's a bit off the beaten track. I want to go over to those trees there. So I just need to be careful with my footing. Whoa, there we go. Oh, there we go, over. Here we go, guys, again. Oh, man, it's a good wee spot. If I can get there to it. Oh, there we go. Guys, that's where we're going to be camping. Once we go over this wee burn. Oh no, not again. Oh, we made it. Ah, what a lovely little spot this is. The wind's coming from the north, so we can get a little bit of shelter behind this tree here. It's just a nice little spot. Probably nicer than I thought it was going to be. I've driven past here hundreds of times. I thought to myself, it's a nice little spot to camp. And here we are. Do you know what, come summertime, we get a wee top and bivvy camp. That'll be superb in there, eh? Oh, it's nearly 7 o'clock. Spent 10-15 minutes just walking around trying to get the ideal spot. I don't fancy being under the trees because, well, some of the branches have fallen already. Well, I don't want to get squished in the night, do I? So here we are, guys. Campsite. It's wet, it's windy, but you know what? We're gonna have a good night. Right guys, so we've got the tent up, got everything in, just got all the wet gear off, got a little bit wet setting the tent up. I think I'm just going to take 10-15 minutes to chill out before I start making some dinner, because I'm pretty hungry. I made the mistake of getting into my sleeping bag. Oh man, it's really cosy. Yeah, the rain a little bit, wind's died down, it's not bad at all. But oh man, I'm tired. I've not even had my dinner yet. Hey guys, time to make some dinner. I've got some pretty special food tonight. These bad boys are Moroccan pork sausages from Damn Delicious Butchers in Tinto. I think it's Tinto. I'll put a wee link in the comments. Oh, they smell. Oh, they smell amazing. Right, I was saying earlier, I've got a new bit of kit. Or, I've got a few new bits, to be honest with you. Been out for so long. Now, I've gone and gotten some pans. Now, I'm pretty excited about using these because it means now I can make some proper food. These are these are fire maple. Bought them on Amazon, 35 quid I think it was for the 3. I got my little kitchen going here. So, need some butter. Little knob, probably a big knob of big. Anyway, a big bit of butter. Probably just half that, eh? That'll do. Save that bit for tomorrow breakfast. I was going to cut the sausages up, but you know what, I think it's maybe going to be a bit of a faff doing that, so I'm just going to go for it. Get this butter going in here. Oh man. Now, I used to do a lot of cooking. I used to really enjoy cooking. And Kaylee didn't so much. We seem to have kind of switched. In recent years, Kaylee has become a very good cook, I would say. And I've just not done it. Do you know what? I'm thinking, out wild camping, why not? Let's give it a bash again. I think they're probably going to boil in there rather than fry. Oh, that smells good. That smells really good. So I've just flipped the sausages, and what I've brought some beans, like a little mixed bean salad, I suppose, or just mixed beans. And the idea was I was going to cut the sausages off, pop them to the side, pop the beans in the pan, get a bit of heat through those, sausage and beans. Yes, lovely. But story. These bread rolls are pretty special. Homemade by a good family friend of ours. Our kids are pals with their kids and stuff. And these were made by our good friend Catherine Cochran. Now, Catherine is actually the dinner lady at my kids' school. She's just brilliant. She bakes. She bakes bread. She bakes. I've got some homemade cookies. Catherine's just salt of the earth. She comes around. She she makes herself at home. The kids make themselves at home. I love it. I think they're just really, really nice people. And for any of you single guys out there, now I was going to say the farmer's looking for a wife, but no, it'd be the other way around, wouldn't it? Because I can't wait. I'm just going to stick these in. Oh my goodness. Give it a wee stir. I don't want to use that. Don't want to use that. No, I'm too hungry. What's this that? Now, I've had this tent for, since when? January, I think I bought it. I bought it in January. Now, it's not bad. It's held up. Waterproofness, really good. Wind, a couple of times been a bit dicey. Caved in on itself a couple of times, which isn't excellent. But do you know what? In general, for 160 quid tent, whatever it was, it's been really, really quite good. But this, you've got one toggle to hold this up. It's just so frustrating. But I think they might be about ready. Let's have a quick look. Wow. So about 3.5 years ago, I stopped drinking. It was my eldest daughter, Katie's 21st birthday. We all went out for a family meal. Very, very nice. A few drinks afterwards. Woke up in the morning, bit of a sore head. And when was that? That was the 23rd of October 21. I said to myself, that's it, I'm going to stop drinking. It messed with my head quite a lot. I'll go into that later on. But best thing I've ever done. Don't get me wrong, I miss a pint of Guinness on a winter's day, or a nice glass of wine with my dinner, red wine. And I see lots of people out camping. I'll have the dinner and then I'll have a beer. So I thought to myself, do you know what? So will I. And ironically enough, Katie, my eldest, bought me these recently. Birra Moretti Zero. I think I'll have that with my dinner. Right, can't wait any longer. Too hungry. Here we go. Let's get some of this on the go. Oh, nice thing here is little plate, look. Put some of this on here. Oh, okay, put some of it, most of it. Yeah, most of it's going on. Just keep those bubbling away. Bon appetit. Oh. Beans though. Sausage is amazing. All the butter in the bottom there. The beans and the... That's it, I'm converted. No more pasta in the bag. No more dehydrated food. Proper food for camping for me from now on. So just it warms the soul. I think that's me. I finished my dinner. Just about finished my beer, which is very nice actually. Highly recommend that. The Zero, very, very nice. I'm going to leave the washing up. I'm next to a little burn, so I'll get the washing up in the morning. So I think that just leaves me to say good night. Morning, guys. So, yeah, I had quite a good sleep last night. I think I've got my sleep system down to a T. I'm using my One Tigress Obsidian sleep mat, my Big Agnes Lost Dog 0 degree Fahrenheit sleeping bag, and my new Alpkit, what is it? It's the Alpkit Drift ultralight pillow. Really comfortable. I actually had to deflate it a little bit during the night because it was a bit firm for me, but really, really comfortable. It's got this nice kind of soft, I'm not going to say velvet, but soft fabric finish to it, which is really quite pleasant. So I spoke briefly about the tent last night. I used the 3FUL Gear Taiji 2-man tent. Enough for me and all my kit. Do you know what? I did really well last night. There's zero condensation in here. I kept all the vents open. I kept the side door here open a little bit just to get a draft through. It was a bit blustery through the night, but it's bone dry in here today. I mean, that's the inner touching the fly there, and dries a bone. I will say though, I was really warm. I mean, it dropped down to about 4 degrees last night. It was a bit windy and the rain was a bit kind of damp and just a bit miserable when I was making dinner. Through the night, must have changed a little bit because I had to take my fleece off, my down coat off, my socks off. So I'm just in my thermals. Just means though, come summertime, might need to buy a new sleeping bag. Another one. Right, so I think time to get up, get a coffee on. I hope there's a bit of gas left. And I've got a little bit of fruit loaf kind of dumpling thing that I'm going to try and heat up as well. I'm quite excited about that. Only gone and done it again. Food was really good. It was a little bit of fruit dumpling, courtesy of my eldest daughter Katie's boyfriend Jack's grandmother. So what I was also saying is I think I've cracked it. I think I know what wild camping's about for me. It's Okay, you walk in, okay, that clears the mind, gets the blood pumping, gets you warm, brilliant. For me, it's about the camp, it's about the actual camp, the kit, you get out, you settle your kit up. But with that, it's also about the spot. I've discovered I like to be with things, if that makes sense. There's trees here, there's a big massive tree behind us, there's a stone wall there. I can still see all the hills, it's lovely, but I just feel a bit more enclosed. And I genuinely think that is to do with my autism. I like to be cocooned is the wrong word. I like to be in a space within a space, if that makes sense. I don't like big wide open spaces. I've been on a couple of hills, a couple of mountains recently where you're totally exposed to the elements. Now the elements do worry me, but I think what worries me more is the fact that there's nothing around me. And lots of people have asked me recently, a few people have asked me recently about fires. Now look, I like a fire as much as the next person, but there's been we're only in April and there's been a problem in this area, in the Galloway forest, of wildfires recently, and I would hate to be a part of that. I know you can do fires very sensibly, but to be honest with you, I'll explain why. Coming away and not having a fire is a bit of a break for me. Now we live in a tiny little village called Lead Hills. It's the second highest village in Scotland, so it gets pretty cold, okay? We live in a tiny little miner's cottage. We have no central heating. We have a log burning stove, and we have an auger type setup in the kitchen. So fires are an everyday occurrence for us as a family. Through the winter, I am chopping wood every day. In the snow, in the rain, in the hail, I'm cutting wood. So do you know what? When I come wild camping, on my own, solo wild camping, to get away from fires, it's quite a nice thing. Have a fire, cook your dinner on a fire. No, I'm quite happy with my little Outkit brew kit gas stove, thank you. I mean, I've come away this week with homemade bread, pork from 4 miles away. Just really, really, really nice, fresh food. So that's going to be a bit of an aim, a bit of a target. Hey guys, before I pack up, I thought I'd just show you this little spot. It's really nice. Got hills in the background there. The tent, the Taiji two-man tent set up just in the trees there, and then the hills around. Really, really nice little setup. I've really enjoyed this little camp. Right guys, I need to go and do the washing up. I think on that note guys, I'm going to get packed up, get everything away, make sure I leave the site clear. It's probably about an hour and a half walk home. The rain's off, which is good. So I think I've found my little niche here. Little secluded spots, not necessarily out on the hills, just nice little quiet secluded spots where I can chill out, maybe learn some more bushcraft. That'd be pretty cool. I really fancy doing a bit of tarp camping, maybe wait till the better weather. Hope you've enjoyed it. Please do send any comments in, anything good, bad, ugly, whatever. I'd love to hear from you all. Until next time, thanks for watching.